John, what was it in the initial recruiting process that drew you to Shea?
You know, normally I like long guards. Tyler Eulis was different, and then got me to say, if a kid can really play basketball like Quad A, I'm good, but he's really got to be able to play. Bigger guards, just they create havoc for you. They can score on your bigs. They can, you know, and like I said after, you know, he's our best player. And I said the greatest thing about him, he's coming off the bench and not saying anything. Don't worry about his shots or what he running for. He's just playing. Smiles the whole game. Got some guys with the weight of the world on their shoulder. You got to stop. That was as selfish as any of my teams have played in a while in that first half. You know, and I got to say this, and you guys know Mark and I are friends, but this is the third game. We were very lucky. He came in with an unbelievable game plan, had his team ready to beat us. Most teams are intimidated by this building. Mark's teams are not. They're not intimidated by this building. And that's because of him. And again, until I watch the tape, I don't even know how we won this game. I mean, we shot 20% at half. We didn't show him any video. I didn't show it. I said, if you don't pass the ball to each other, we're not winning anyway. Loved the fact that Hami rebounded the ball. You know, we got to get Nick back. Nick struggled and fouled, and they were both fouls. You fouled. And so then I was, you know, Sasha's doing better, but he didn't come up with that ball late, air ball. And he's standing there looking at it go over his head. I can't have you in the game then. We got to have that ball. Why would I don't care what you say. You can speak another language. I'm not listening. You have to get that ball. But he's getting so much better and playing so much better. PJ was good after, you know, having that foul trouble. One on the sideline. A guard. Why would you do that? Why body him? The other was kind of iffy, but the first one was a foul. So now you got two, and I'm not going to lose the game in the first half. You get two, I'm not playing you unless the game's getting away. Then I'll play you. If the game's not getting away and it's close, you're not playing with two fouls to get three, and then we lose it in the first half. No, we'll try to win it down the stretch. So Quad A, again, played good today, and the only reason I didn't play him late, it was defense, because we were going to switch pick and rolls. And Shea could guard the guy, and I didn't think he could guard him. But how about how he picked up and he showed he could play like Tyler Eulis? Did you see him pick up and active and move his feet and put? That's really hard. It's hard to do that. It's easy to just back away. It's, you know, now that he's proven he can do it, that's who he's going to have to be.
John, speaking of down the stretch, in a possession-by-possession game, how did you think your team executed down the stretch?
I thought they did good. You know, we made the plays we had to make. Missed some free throws. Missed, you know. But again, well, you miss free throws. Wrong guys at the line. If Quad A or Shea is at the line, we're making 8 out of 9. We got some other guys who are going to have to prove late in the game that we can go at them. See, if you can't make free throws, we cannot go at you because they're going to foul you. And then by you missing two, it's the most disappointing, depressing. It just takes the energy out of you. I was putting Quad A in late just so he would get fouled. He went in and made those. The zone helped us again today. I overruled and won the last play to go zone out of that timeout. Everybody's, no, man. I said, no, we're playing zone. So I can't remember if it helped us, if we got the ball or not. I can't remember. I think we got it and then missed free throws. But
Cal, is there something in particular lately that is, I mean, he's played well all season, but that has unleashed Shea a little bit? I mean, he seems to...
He smiles. I'm just going to tell you, I asked Sam Cassell one time, because Sam Cassell was the best late game player I've ever coached. Late in a game, he would make the free throws, make the right, he'd never turn it over. He would make a shot or he'd spoon feed somebody. And I said to him, so why late are you a guy that's going to make the shot at free throws? And he said, because I'm not afraid to miss them. See, when you think every basket, miss or make, identifies who you are, it's hard to play. Because every shot is like, oh man, I can't play, I can't play, I can't play, I can't. You can't be that. Shea's just playing. Quad A just plays that way too, to be honest with you. He has some habits we're trying to create different habits at times, especially defensively, just stay in front of people. But he kind of plays that way too.
Ken.
John, are you concerned with Knox at all? He seems to be really in a funk here lately.
And he and Nick too. But you know, you're talking about Kevin Knox, the youngest freshman in the country. And again, as a coach, I always want to evaluate them when things are not going great. How are you now? How are you in practice? Are you alibying? Are you looking for excuses? Or are you coming to work? Because there's only one way to break out. You can't talk your way out. You can't listen to, well, he takes you out every time you make a mistake, and everybody watches and says, he shoots it whenever he wants. So that's not true. So now it becomes, okay, how do I break this? You get in there and you work. This kid is a hard worker. He's a great kid. This is all new to him. The game got physical. It's all new to him. So I'm not going to leave him in there to fail, but I kept putting him in. And for us to be any good, Kevin's got to be that guy. And I'm calling his number a lot. Still calling his number, even if he's not playing great, because I know he has to play for us to win.
Back left.
I think it'll be next week will be about a year since Hamdu came. Where is his game at now? You mentioned rebounding.
Way better. And he's not even the same player. But he's got a ways to go. Like, you know, grinding it on defense. He takes chances instead of grinding, because it's like, I'll just try to steal this versus really lock in and play, because he's not used to doing it. Shot selection. When you have a green light, your shot selection has to be better. Like, I'm letting him go, but you can't take bad shots. That's not fair to your teammates, because they don't have the green light that you have. So he's learning that. Did you see that drive to the basket? The post up and then the drive to the basket? Why not do that more? Why do it in a fadeaway? Well, it looks better. What are you talking about? Just do, you're so athletic and long and good with the ball. Why wouldn't you just go? So he's learning all that stuff. But he's trying. He's a great kid. Look, these are a bunch of great kids, but somebody said after the Louisville game, do you think they'll revert? And I said, I don't know. I hope not. And guess what? We reverted. But in the end, we defended. We tried. We fought. We pressured. We scrambled. We out-rebounded a big team that's a good rebounding team. And George is going to do fine. I mean, he's an unbelievable coach. I'm happy we're not playing him again unless it's postseason. Like, we're done. Because every time we play him, it is just like if you remember the game down in Georgia, they're up, we're up, they're up, we're up, they're up, we're up, they're up, they're up, they're up, we're up, we're up, they're up, and we make down the stretch, we make a play. And then here they had us down 12-0 last year. Do you remember? It's 29-29 at halftime. And we were lucky to win that game. And then we were just talking, this is our first league game. Now, if you look back, you remember Mississippi, like double overtime? Was that with the 14-15 team, the team that went 38-0? I mean, it's league. It's hard. It's hard, you know? But it's a W, and I told him to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Cal, what do you think about Winyon's energy on the glass and defensively, and Winyon and the courage?
Oh, he was good. The only thing is, you guys understand what I'm trying to get him to do when he catches the ball. What?
Shoot it or pass it.
Or pass it. Please don't try this other stuff. Mark it down. If you're a guy keeping stats, when he passes up a shot and ball fakes and start to run, go turnover. You can do it. I'm allowing you. And he's playing for a coach that's saying to him, if you are open, shoot it every single time. Play like Derek Willis played. Shoot the ball. And you know what? Here's a kid that fights and tries and knows. So why'd you do it? I don't know. Why'd you do it? Just shoot the ball. But he's another great kid. I'm really happy with he and Sasha because they're getting better.
It's more John and Daryl.
Cal, you said that first half was as selfish as one of your teams
Yeah.
in a while. Why do you think that was, especially as good as you played 2 nights ago?
I don't know. I mean, every guy was trying to score. You know what a ball stopper is when you're on offense? You know, the ball, beep, beep, and that guy gets it, and he goes like that and try. Well, we had 3 ball stoppers. It was going to a guy, and he held it. 3 guys guarding him, I'm shooting it anyway. How about the easy pass up the court to the guy? I'm going to wait. And then our point guard was dribbling the length of the floor and trying to shoot it. He did. Guys ahead, he just dribbled the length of the court, and he got fouled, so he thought it was good. Wait a minute. Every guy on the team, and no one's passing because we're playing this way. So we'll probably, Tuesday, they're going to be off tomorrow, but Tuesday, we're going to do 10 passes. You must pass. You cannot dribble. You must get open and pass the ball. They're going to think it's boring. This is boring. But we got to pass to each other. We got to create shots for each other. We're good enough to do that. And every team, how are they starting to play us now? Because you hear me, drive the ball, there. So you drive it for what reason? To run 3 people over and the officials and 2 cheerleaders? No, you drive the ball to pass it. What? No, you drive the ball and they collapse. Well, I want to try to shoot this. Well, you got 2 cheerleaders and a referee and 3 players guarding you. I know, but I can get this off. So again, it's the same thing. Just make an easy pass. Make each other better. So hopefully we'll learn from this. And but you know, we did what we had to down the stretch to win. We made the plays we had to make. Wenyon had a big 3. Shea had a big 3. We offensive rebounded 3 balls down the stretch and made the plays we had to make.
Last one, Daryl, real quick.
The opponents the last 2 games are 5 of 46 from 3-point range. Is that fool's gold? Have you changed something defensively or what?
Well, again, we watched the UCLA tape. The 12 threes that they shot, we were nowhere in sight, all 12. It was horse. Now you see us running at people. You see us running through. We're desperate to get to the guy versus, well, he got that shot. We're now in a desperate mode. We're practicing that way. And the guys are getting to 3-point shooters. Now, there were some 3s that were open today that they missed, but there were a bunch that were covered. So we're getting better with that, but, you know, you're seeing teams, when a team makes 12, 15 threes against you, you're probably going to lose. Thanks.